Welcome back to Watching the Game. I'm your host, as always. Odeh, joined by my two co-hosts, Idrees and Yunis. We're back, so let's just get right into it.
I just want to
Yunis,
say
what we got
that
today? Or not Yunis, sorry.
you are
Idrees, what we got
also a
today?
co-host. You're not the host. We're all three
I am the
co-hosts.
host. There's no co-host. I'm the
The
host.
literal definition is there cannot be a host and then two co-hosts. It's all co-hosts.
I'm the host.
It's-
All right, buddy, get
Anyway.
over all literal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the NBA Finals. We have Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets being crowned the first-time NBA champions since 47 years back. How do we feel about this one?
Boo. Boo. We needed a longer series.
Why boo?
Because we needed a longer series.
I agree. At
We
least
got
the
one
game
in the
was better.
Celtics Heat, man. That was not supposed to go to 7.
That was, yeah, that was really the reason it's so short. Or Miami should have just won a home game, God forbid.
They only had one chance, so. Are you talking about in the finals?
Yeah, in the finals.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I give them credit for even getting a game off of the freaking Nuggets.
They should have won game 5. They sold game 5.
Shut up, but they did it. The refs were trying to hand them the game. I know you remember that Jimmy Butler call. That was clear.
Adam Silver made the call, bro. They made the call. What can I say?
That was so bad.
They tried giving them the dub on a nice silver platter, but Miami rejected. They said, nah, we don't want it that way.
It's because Jimmy had no help.
If I'm a Celtics fan.
Jimmy Butler had 0 help.
Kyle Lowry was the one with no help.
I mean, Kyle Lowry's a fraud, bro.
I literally don't understand why you say that. He didn't have a bad series. You feel like every time you say it, he'll just randomly turn up. Like he hears you. He hears what you say about him, buddy.
He listens to watching the game.
As an
Well-
avid DeMar DeRozan supporter who dislikes how Kyle Lowry decided to only perform in the playoffs after DeMar DeRozan was traded, that is the reason.
Because DeMar DeRozan was holding him back.
Shut your mouth. That's not the case. All right.
That's exactly the case.
You might want to stop talking.
Kyle Lowry.
Idrees, I thought we were going to put the blame on Cody Zeller for starting those 2 minutes.
Oh my God, that
Oh my
1 minute
God,
of Cody
why would-
Zeller was the most disastrous minute in NBA Finals history.
I
This
think
man-
it genuinely cost him the game. Like
This
that.
man came in, got scored on by Jokic, missed a wide open tip, and then messed up a rotation that led to a wide open 3. And Spoelstra called timeout and immediately took him out. Worst substitution ever. And they lost by 5.
I don't know what he was
Minus
thinking.
5 in 1
I don't
minute,
know
and
what
they
he was
lost by
thinking.
5. So unfortunate. All because this man would not just play Haywood Highsmith at the small ball 5.
I mean, if you
I
think
really
about
like-
it.
I know we
NBA
like Haywood Highsmith, but he's only 6'7", though.
Exactly, bro. This is if you think about it, if you look at the roots of the problem, this is Pat Riley's fault for having Cody Zeller as a
He
backup.
got through the hole.
Have Udonis
Okay,
Haslem.
Man, okay, no, Haslam, no. That man is like
Hey,
1,000
no.
years old.
Let me get to my point. This guy's not a player anymore. He's a coach, but he takes up a roster spot. You can't have anyone else that's a good power forward / center that could back up Bam.
Either way,
They could have bought a
If
Jock
Zeller
Landale.
did
One of the
not
Suns
play-
signed Jock Landale.
Zeller did not play in the first half. There was literally no reason to put him in the fourth quarter. It just
I'm telling
defied.
you, Eric Spoelstra was trolling.
He's like, you know what? I already have 2 rings. I don't care about this.
He wanted a troll. He was like, "Oh, you
Also
bitch."
was-
Hey, Jimmy did,
Definitely was
not
trolling.
me.
It was like, you know what? I know by a fact that we're gonna win this, so just a troll, I'm gonna put Zeller in for 2 minutes.
Just a disaster. They would have won if he didn't play. And then if
He should have never. He shouldn't even been on the team after Game 3. They should have been able to release him after Game 3. Hell, after game 2, they should have left him in Denver.
They actually scored 4 points, so.
MashaAllah, I wonder how much he gave up, though.
That's amazing.
Probably like 30.
Bam was
My
going
boy's plus
crazy.
minus was probably.
So these things like Miami should have had enough. They like Bam was going crazy in the first half, and then Jimmy Butler started waking up in the fourth. But like, then everyone else went cold. Caleb Martin disappeared this series. Gabe Vincent was good for 1 game. Duncan Robinson and Haywood Highsmith should have played more. Strus was good for 1
Max Strus said a Strus, not even 1 game. He had 1 quarter.
Oh yeah, 1 quarter. So 1 game.
Strus had 1 good quarter. He was pretty mid the rest of the series.
I mean, was Lowry like? I don't even know who was their best player. Bam. I guess.
I guess.
Like Jimmy was pretty mid, except for towards the end. I guess Lowry was okay. Robinson was decent. Robinson should have played more. I really don't understand why he did not play more.
I think I agree. He's giving you a lot more than Strus.
And then on the other side, like Denver, just everyone was playing well. Oh, the only player who did not play well for Denver was Michael Porter Jr.
I don't know why you hate him.
And they don't need him, and they need to trade him to extend the window. All right, start right now. Find me a trade
is the window.
for Michael Porter Jr. All right, you can make the window a guaranteed 3-peat.
What's the trade? What's the trade? What's the trade? Michael Porter Jr. for Jalen Brown?
I did not quite look into it as much as I hoped to because I figured they're not going to actually trade him. But you know what? Why not? Why not? All right, like
because they shouldn't trade him.
You know, if they can somehow get like
he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in any other series except for this one.
I would, Zach LaVine, if they could somehow do that, even though I wouldn't accept it as a Bulls fan, if they could get Zach LaVine, trade Michael Porter Jr. for him, do it. That would extend the window, but regardless.
What? Zach LaVine is older than Michael Porter Jr. by a lot.
That's the point.
And smaller, and like maybe a little bit worse on defense just because Michael Porter Jr. is size.
He's better.
No, he's not.
He's better.
People need to stop the Michael Porter hate, man. And is a shooter now. I respect his game.
I did not. I think he made like 2 threes all series. I think he made 2 threes all series.
Okay, but that was the only series he played bad, and he was good in the other 3 series.
Exactly.
I've never listen. No, I'm gonna keep hating on this guy because I hate the way he gets open threes and then takes 2 steps to the side and shoots a contested 3. All right, nothing pisses me off more. I don't care if that's how he gets in rhythm. It's stupid.
You're a hater, my guy. You're Stephen A. Smith 2.0.
This is stupid, dude. I would never it. Just doesn't. It defies logic. He's the 8th best player on the Nuggets.
So what do you have to say? What do you have to say about James Harden's step back?
Is he the 8th best? Get out of your mind.
Listen, all right. Jokic 1, Murray 2, Bruce Brown 3, Christian Brown 4, Aaron Gordon 5.
Cut his mic, 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 cut his mic.
I forget.
Cut his mic.
Forgetting someone.
Cut his mic. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. This is my boy Idrees has gone off the rails.
Jeff Green 7.
Oh my god.
I'm forgetting someone.
Call it DeAndre Jordan 8.
No, I
Aaron Gordon. Did you say Aaron Gordon?
I said Aaron Gordon. What did I forget? I said the Browns. What am I forgetting?
You did. You did say the Browns. That's it.
No, they have 8 guys.
Jokic, Murray. Yeah, he's the 8th.
But I skipped 6. Who is the 8th?
KCP, my
Jokic, Murray.
KCP.
Jokic, Murray, Aaron Gordon. KCP. How can we forget?
How can we forget
Forgetting
the fraud, the guy, the legend that LeBron let get away, who returned and vanquished
2-time champion KCP.
Yes, sir.
That's who we need. We need KCP, bro. That guy's a monster. You see that post where it was like Jokic is now better than, let me see. It was KG. Who else was on that list? Well, where is it? Can't find it.
What are you looking for?
It was the post where it's like he's okay. Ahead of Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, KG, Dirk, David Robinson, and Chris Paul. I think he's only ahead of Chris Paul.
Who?
Jokic.
Jokic?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Just because he's so young still, and the book is still out. Like, I don't know. I just have a vague ranking of him. It's just vaguely top 25 to 30. But like, I don't really care to start naming names until it's like top 15, top 10.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like Barkley's. I feel like he's now underrated. Karl Malone, he's still the third-time all leading scorer. KG.
Karl Malone is terrible. He likes little kids.
We know.
He's automatically not top 30.
KG. You know, he won Defensive Player of the Year. He won MVP. Dirk's
KG is KG.
Dirk made multiple finals. Jokic has yet to do that. Duncan Robinson has multiple rings. Chris Paul is CP0 is better than Chris Paul. Chris Paul, what a fraud. Choke Paul 0.
I love how we all hate him for no reason. For no reason, he's quite the hateable guy. Only
He's a dirty player.
Only on the court. He's a very good guy off the court. On the court, he's a dickhead.
And you know, like, enough with the State Farm, buddy. All right, it was better when James Harden was in those commercials.
Jake from State Farm. What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Nah.
What if he's not actually 7'4"? What if? I don't know. What if? It's corny. I like the Cliff Paul ones where he had a twin.
Oh yeah, the Cliff Paul ones. Yeah, those are good.
Really good thing he's given us in 20 years. But I mean, how do you feel, Odeh? You know, he's a future Laker.
Is it?
I think he's a future
No, he's not. Don't do this.
I'm quite sure he's a future Laker.
I'm sick and tired of the fucking Lakers just name chasing.
The rumors are up.
Michael Jordan could come out of retirement.
They said we're gonna waive him, and then they were like, actually, we're gonna try to trade him, but I don't think they're gonna end up waiving
Because
him.
my boy Chris Haynes jumped the gun.
Well, he's gonna have literally like 3 choices: either LA team or just re-sign with the Suns.
That's true.
You know, LeBron teamed up with Wade. He teamed up with Melo. He needs to team up with the last Banana Boat member.
Last Banana Boat member.
He also did Melo dirty. Carmelo Anthony should have been on this year's Lakers team. They might have gotten a game off the Nuggets.
I agree.
Being on teams, man. Chris Paul, he needs to find a team.
Well, I'm telling you, he's going.
Ni hao.
Oh no.
Ni hao.
Oh,
That's
Dylan Brooks.
That's both of them. They're both heading over to Taiwan with Dwight Howard. You know, Dwight Howard's team didn't even make the playoffs in that league.
Bruh. This man,
He's so bad.
Rod.
You know who else needs to join them? Ja, Shooter Morant.
point, yeah.
No,
This
we
guy.
can't trash y'all in here. That's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
he's an idiot.
This is a pro John Morant podcast. If you don't like it, then leave.
Pro guns? Pro guns?
No, anti-gun pro
Yeah.
John Morant.
I don't know about that one.
Right, not pro guns. Hey, I mean, I see John Morant hooping in Shanghai.
He'd average a 90-point triple-double.
Exactly. And he could pull out a gun whenever he wants.
Okay, that's
No,
Moving on.
All right, come on.
moving on.
Before we get in trouble.
Okay, so now that it's the NBA offseason, let's talk trades, all right? First, Bradley Beal probably gonna end up on the Heat for the word I'm hearing. You know, my sources are telling me the likely deal is Kyle Lowry, Victor Oladipo, and 2 firsts for Bradley Beal.
Those weak ass sources.
You know, 2
That's
firsts.
a terrible trade package. Do they even have
2023.
two tradable first?
They do. They have the one this year, which is 18th overall, and then they have 2027. They'll probably protect that top 4.
Did you see that they want?
I mean, that'll be enough because
they want Haywood Highsmith. They want Haywood Highsmith
That's
in any trade.
untouchable.
Haywood Highsmith and
Untouchable for Miami. No way. If they ask for Haywood Highsmith, I hang up the phone if I'm Miami. He's on a 1-year deal. He has 1 year left on his contract, $1.6 million. That is the best asset in the league. Just
I
kidding.
don't know.
But
Honestly,
the whole point is the Wizards get rid of Beal, tank. They can buy out Lowry. They can let Oladipo's deal expire, and then they can, get the firsts and suck.
yeah, that's my thing. If I'm the Wizards, I'm literally thinking anything. We're not like anything, but like I'm not like my expectations aren't that high. I literally just want to get rid of that contract.
And you get, a top 20 pick, and then another first in the future that could be good, could be whatever. And then you could trade Porzingis too. He was probably going to opt into his contract. You could trade him also for a similar package. And then you could extend Kuzma so you're not absolutely
Do you see
untouchable. But yeah, something.
Do you see they said they're discussing a Kristaps Porzingis for number 3 trade?
And that would be so stupid. Even if it was like Porzingis and the 8th pick for the 3rd pick and matching salary, the Blazers would still have to give back good players, so it wouldn't make sense.
I would do it. Listen. I would do Nurkic and 3 for Porzingis, Kuzma, and 8. But I don't think Kuzma wants to go there. In all honesty, I don't think Kuzma would agree to a sign and trade over there.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even you would need Kuzma to do the whole sign and trade crap, and that would be very annoying to try and figure out.
Yeah, but if he was down for a sign and trade, then you could easily do that.
Right.
Or you just do a mega trade. Beal and Porzingis for Nurkic 3. You need more, or Simon's
talking about
Nurkic
90 million in salary matching.
Simons, Nurkic, and 3 for Porzingis and Beal. It worked.
I mean, the only way they pull that off is if Dame stays in Portland.
Yeah, he wants to.
Is probably gonna stay in Portland.
He's staying, bro. The only way he's gonna get traded is if he comes out and say, "Hey, I want to be traded." That's just never gonna happen at this point.
And who says he's satisfied? He's satisfied in Portland right now.
He's a weirdo. He refuses to leave.
Let's say let's say in theory that he wants out. You know where you should go? All right. Not obvious thing, not as obvious as Miami or Philly, no, because that's where people are gonna say you should go. What about Orlando?
I don't know. But they already have a lot of guards over there.
Markel Fultz, Jalen Suggs, Chumo Kiki, Gary Harris, the 6th pick, another first, and 2 seconds.
This trade failed. The Blazers are over the luxury tax.
See, I told you need to match salaries, buddy. Forgetting about matching salaries.
Golly. 29 million. They don't even have that.
Of course, you are not. You are not the fake trade master. The trade machine master.
I think
I learned
that
the
would be
trade for
awesome.
Bills. The 6th pick, another first, and 2 seconds.
This trade failed. The Blazers are over the luxury tax.
See, I told you need to match salaries, buddy. Forgetting about matching salaries.
Golly. 29 million. They don't even have that.
Of course, you are not. You are not the fake trade master. The trade machine master.
I think
I learned
that
the
would be
trade for
awesome.
Bill Simmons. I understand the fake NBA trades better than you ever will.
Simons and Porzingis doesn't work either.
I literally don't think that any trade is possible that makes sense for both teams.
If they can throw in... Oh, they can throw in Nas Little.
See, little...
Nope.
No, but they need to...
Then it would be 600... That would be 617,000 over. And they'll throw in Trenton Watford.
He's good.
This is just too much now.
He's good. Trenton Watford's
this is-
good.
It doesn't work. Nothing works. They can't match that salary.
I think like there's 3. I had 3 trades for Dame. The Magic one that I said. Philly for... This one probably won't work. Tobias Harris.
Bias.
Furkan Korkmaz, Tyrese Maxey, Paul Reed, 2 firsts. But the problem is the firsts are in like 2029 and 2027. And then like 4 seconds. I wouldn't do that if I were...
No. Well, what would you be looking for if you were?
That's the thing. Like, I think the best package is the Orlando one. And it's even then, I feel like Dame would be like, why would you send me to the Magic? They're not even that good.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense for the Magic either, in my opinion.
Miami, it's like, this is assuming there's no 3. There's probably a 3-team deal out there, but those are really hard to figure out. Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Omer Yurtseven, Nikola Jovic, the 18th pick, 2 other firsts, 2027, 2029, and a second. Oh, this thing is dumb. It's like plus 0 wins for Miami. Yeah, I'm sure this is plus 0 wins.
Plus 0 wins a bunch of role players for Dame. You already put it in it, and I said it works.
Yeah, I'm using the Fanspo one.
Oh. I don't know what that was.
That one's better than the ESPN one. ESPN one, I don't understand how they don't have picks on that one yet. Because it was literally like the first one. And then they were just like, yeah, it's good enough. We're never going to add picks. Even though picks are like, half of the trades.
Oh, so this is how they do it. I don't know if we'll see anything crazy. I think this is going to be all hype, no actual moves all season.
I actually don't think... I think there will actually be a lot because the new CBA when it kicks in July, the trades are gonna get tighter. Like right now, they let you match to 125% of the salary cap of the salary you send out, but after July, they're gonna make it 110% if you're above the salary cap. So there's definitely gonna be a few moves. The Beal one will be just the start. Yes.
I can't wait. Dude, the draft is already Thursday. So like if they want to make a move using that pick, they gotta do it before Thursday, or will they just select the guy and then just trade the guy?
They could do that. They could do both, but ideally you do it the night of the draft. What else you got? You got I got some other stuff here.
Who else could be on the move?
All right, my favorite trade that I've been knocking: Caruso to the Warriors for Kuminga, Patrick Baldwin Jr., a first, and then swap second-round picks.
You're crazy. You're insane.
Crazy.
Bro, they're not giving that much up for Caruso.
Caruso is literally affordable. 2 years left on his contract and $9.5 million. Kuminga has fallen out of favor for the Warriors. They get a guy.
That's really not true. He was playing until the playoffs.
That's the thing. That's called falling out of favor.
I think they would want him over Moody, would they not?
No. Moody was actually playing in the playoffs.
You don't think so? They literally flipped roles. Kuminga was playing in the regular season, and Moody wasn't. And then Moody played in the playoffs, and Kuminga stopped.
Listen, man, if the Bulls are going to rebuild, Kuminga is the centerpiece of the rebuild.
No, stop. Cut his mic.
Dude,
Kuminga's good.
he's a monster.
He's not a center, my guy.
What the center
I
has
said he's going to be the center of the rebuild. Yunis, you be slacking, bro. Lock in.
He's not a center.
Lock in, bro.
I think the rebuild thing, I did this thing for it was like Bulls rebuild. So I did that Caruso one. I did DeMar and Derek Jones Jr. to the Hawks for DeAndre Hunter, Jalen Johnson, AJ Griffin, and a pick.
You're not getting that much. No way you're getting that much.
And then
No way you're...
Levine to the Knicks for their entire team. Wait, let me. Levine to the Knicks for...
This is delusion. Delusion is bad for you. Bad things happen when you're delusional, buddy.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is all legitimate.
It's the opposite of legitimate. It's illegitimate.
Levine to the Knicks for...
Come on, buddy. This is one better one. You gotta...
Fournier, Toppin, Quickly, Grimes, and 2 picks, 2 firsts.
What, eight picks?
2 firsts.
Surprised you didn't put freaking 15.
I think these are pretty
okay.
fair.
That one's not bad. The Caruso one, I can see, I guess, but I don't think the Hawks one is that realistic. I don't think, but the only reason is I don't think they would give you AJ Griffin.
Yeah,
I think
honestly, that one I definitely felt like, oh yeah, that's too much.
They'd probably keep AJ Griffin, and they'd probably try.
Probably like
They're probably trying to get out of there with
Fernando instead of him.
Yeah, Maryland legend, Bruno Fernando.
That would if the Bulls rebuilt, I would be okay with that, and then they could get I don't know, some low key player for which sign and trade. I don't think they'll rebuild. I think they'll end up keeping.
They're not. They're addicted to being mid.
Yeah,
they're addicted to being bad.
Watch your mouth, buddy.
Addicted to being mid. It's a dangerous addiction.
Watch your mouth, buddy.
A dangerous addiction. Nice one.
AK is a fraud.
He's not a fraud. You're a fraud.
Oh, this is what happened. AK, he built up Jokic and then left him. Right? He left him for 2 years. So when he leaves the Bulls, give us 2 years after he leaves the Bulls, and then we'll win a chip.
Yeah, so he
Vucevic
did the
sign and
foundation.
trade for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. Alrighty. We may have to wrap it up after that one.
No. Flex. I like this one. What was it? DeRozan to the Grizzlies. All right, DeRozan and Carlik Jones to the Grizzlies for
Carlik Jones.
Tyus Jones, Luke Kennard, Zaire Williams, and then a first, and then maybe also Santi Aldama. That might be too much. Throw out Aldama and a first.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably pushing it. But the groundwork is there. I don't think, I don't know, DeMar there wouldn't be that bad. But the spacing would kind of be bad. But you could run like a small, once Ja comes back, you can run a small
I just feel
ball
like
lineup
I feel like they have
with
too
Jaren
many
at the
role
5.
players. They have too many role players. They gotta get Ja like another star-ish.
I guess. But I don't know, Jerry could be that second star. You can run like Ja, Bane. You would need a small forward. Who would be the small forward since Dylan Brooks is not coming back? And you go DeRozan and then Jaren.
And then
DeRozan.
Steven Adams, makes
Well,
sense.
I'm saying like closing lineup. Would you close the game with DeRozan, Jaren, and Steven Adams all on the court together?
Xavier Tillman, the new center.
There you could probably put in like a 3-point shooter wing guy and move Jaren Jackson to the 5.
And then yeah, just not play Steven Adams including that.
The Bulls, it makes sense because they get a shooter in Kennard. They get Tyus Jones to be their point guard. Lonzo ain't coming back. And then Zaire Williams is a flyer. Maybe he can be good. I don't really think he's going to be good, but
We'll get some highlight plays every now and then though. That's what we need in the UC. We need some excitement.
We really do. How about
You know what my mock trade is? I got one mock trade only. Royce O'Neal and Dorian Finney-Smith for Jetty Osman and Dean Wade and 5 second-rounders.
guys, he got this idea from Twitter. He stole this from Twitter. I literally saw him stealing it from Twitter.
No, because the one from Twitter had Jared Allen and picks and the Mavericks and stuff. This one's off the dome.
It's off the dome because you saw Royce
man.
O'Neal in that trade.
Okay.
Why Royce O'Neal? Go
Stop blaming me. I'm gonna
get
leave.
Dorian Finney-Smith. He's better.
Yeah, I said both.
How the hell are you gonna get both?
We throw in Jetty Osman and Dean Wade, and then we give him 5 second-round picks.
Oh, buddy, that's not yeah. The Nets are stupid.
That's
Not that
Is
stupid.
good.
That is not happening.
Okay, then we'll throw in.
The Nets are stupid, but they're not that stupid.
Raul Neto.
Oh my God! Wow, wow. I'm sure the Nets are just shivering to get that deal done. No, you got to trade Jarrett Allen. You got to trade Jarrett Allen if you want to get better wings. That Mavericks one where Jarrett Allen goes to the Mavs, and you get a pick, and then you get like what DFS, Royce, one of those guys. That was a pretty good one.
It was both. It was Royce, DFS, JaVale, and 21. But I don't get why the Nets would get the number 10 pick if we're giving away the best player in the trade. We should get pick 10, right? Like if we get pick 10,
Jarrett Allen,
the Nets
Jarrett
got
Allen
21.
Jarrett Allen is not worth like the 10th pick.
I think he is. Bro, he was literally an all-star, and he's an all-defensive level. He's an
Got
all-defensive team.
exposed in the playoffs.
Because he's a bum, but he's still really good. He's a really good bum.
He's a really good bum. Nice description.
Thanks. Yes.
The Mavericks, okay. Mavericks should be going after Jarrett Allen, and they should be going after Clint Capella. Here's a better one. All right, I got this.
Clint Capella is washed, my guy.
Oh, he's not, man. He's a beast. Listen to this.
Ike Okongwu is the new center.
Okay, we know the Hawks want to do that, but Capella's still very good. Listen, Capella. Okay, Nets get Tim Hardaway Jr. and then 2 bums from the Hawks. Vic Krejci, I've never heard of this guy, and Tyrese Martin.
Oklahoma City Thunder legend. You're casual.
Hawks get Patty Mills, Joe Harris, the 10th pick, and a second-round pick. Mavericks get Capella, second-round pick this year, and the Hawks pick, which is 15th overall. So they move down 5 picks. They get Capella. They give up Tim Hardaway Jr. and a future second.
I actually really like that for the Mavs.
Hawks, Hawks move up 5 picks, get Joe Harris to replace Clint Capella if they can revitalize him, and they also get Patty Mills who can play the Lou Williams role from when they made the Eastern Conference Finals.
And they can get Taylor Hendricks with the number 10 pick. And then boom.
If
You got Trae Young, DeJounte Murray.
Hawks, I was like,
Yeah. DeAndre Hunter, Taylor Hendricks, and Onyeka Okongwu. Perfect.
I wonder if Hendricks will be there.
Maybe. They're probably like a slim chance.
Let's do a couple more. Let's see. Dame to the... remember when Stephen A. was like, Dame, let's get Dame, and it's like, how are you going to play Dame and Jalen Brunson together?
And then he said, if him and Quentin Grimes can play... No, he said if him and Deuce McBride can play together, then so can him and Dame. The worst like analysis ever.
And they have more firsts than like the other, like the Heat or the Sixers have, but just wouldn't work. Here's one. Miami gets DeMar DeRozan, Andre Drummond, 2027 second. Bulls get Haywood Highsmith, Tyler Hero, Nikola Jovic, the 18th pick. Hell, I might not give them that second round pick. They don't deserve it. So look, could be a nice trade for the Heat. But they don't want to get rid of Hero.
Just do it, bro. Just let go. It's gonna be okay. Just let go of Tyler Hero. Everything will be okay.
Tyler Hero going to Memphis, signing up with Ja Morant.
For what would that trade look like?
Sounds like something.
What reason? What does I have? What team benefits there?
Memphis, they benefit their first 25 games.
I mean, I don't know. I want the Bulls to find a way to get Isaiah Jackson from the Pacers. The guy's a monster.
Hey, Jack.
But problem is they would need to give up the Blazers first they own, and I don't know if that's worth it.
I don't think so, Odeh. I don't think it is. Anything else?
I think I have one more.
My boy Idrees has got like 30 of them. He's gonna keep rattling them off.
He has 30 more.
All right, 2 more, and then I'm done.
Here go one more for y'all. Kings get
Dorian Finney-Smith. Nets get Rashawn Holmes, PJ Dozier, the 24th pick, and a second-round pick.
I like it. I like it for both teams.
That's nice.
You get a big wing for the Kings. You're not really giving up anything. And then
Nets just getting picks
for the Nets, they just get a pick. Yeah.
And I guess maybe Holmes can get back to where he was. He was bad this year, but he was good for a couple seasons before that.
Yeah, he was.
And then
what's your last one?
OG Anunoby to the Pelicans for Garrett Temple, Kira Lewis Jr., Najee Marshall, Dyson Daniels, the 14th pick, and another pick.
I don't know. I wonder if Dyson Daniels is enough to get it done.
This is
That's
kind of.
basically what that is.
I mean,
It's
Najee Marshall's
basically
good too.
Dyson Daniels in 14.
Najee Marshall's
Nah, I
good too.
guess.
I get Lewis.
But I don't know. Some of the OG mock trades that I'm seeing are insane. Like much more than that.
It's so hard because they were saying, oh yeah, we're gonna get 3 firsts for him, and it's like, really? Are you gonna get 3 firsts for him? This is like 2 firsts. A guy who was just picked top 10 like 2 years ago, who's still very good, and then Najee Marshall showed he was pretty good this year. And then maybe Kira Lewis can figure it out with the Raptors. He's not. But
If they want to rebuild, if you want to rebuild, you would do that. I don't know if
yeah, there's like they could do that. They could trade Siakam to the Blazers. They could do a sign and trade for Fred Van Vliet with like the Rockets or something.
they could send Gary Trent to the Cavs for a couple of seconds.
Well, he's a free agent, and then just rebuild around Scotty Barnes. Figure that out. Be a nice team, and then they could also trade Pirtle, even though they just traded for him. That was
a stupid trade.
At least their pick is protected. Top 5, I think. Maybe even top 8.
That is true. At least it's protected. If it was unprotected, it'd be stupid. What? Anything else?
That's about it for today.
Hey, that's gonna wrap it up for us today. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Watching the Game. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.